So, in my opinion, if that is just the default, I think we're in for a treat. I'm just going through it like you would, like anybody would, just opening up and messing it around. And the first thing that's important is what does it sound like right off the bat? First impression, honest opinion, awesome. That's exactly what I want to hear. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's hear some more of these presets. But I like the look of what I saw next. Monstrous rhythm. Here we go. I'm gonna say this too, that just seeing this and not diving into any of this stuff, I really feel like the designers of this just kind of thought of everything. Hey, what's up? Today, I'm checking out the RHINO amp sim plugin from Aurora DSP. I've actually heard quite a bit about this one. Just guys mentioned it to me, you know, in the YouTube comments over the past few, I don't know, months or years. And so I finally got myself a copy here. I'm just gonna give it a run through, see what it's all about. Aurora DSP has a bunch of these like big animal sounding plugins, Mammoth, RHINO. Anyways, you should check them out, but they all look pretty cool and they've got a pretty cool design. So I opened this up for the first time just a little while ago here, and looks pretty cool. One thing I like right off the bat is that it appears that everything just is kind of like on one screen. You can see everything that's going on rather than having to like flip through multiple pages or windows throughout the plugin. But the importance of that will come into play only if the plugin sounds great. So that's what we're gonna take a look at, or a listen to, I should say. But let's just take a quick peek around here. So typical input section, different preamps, EQ, effects, power, IR section, and output. So input, all these are expandable here. So, okay. Different levels of input there, and your gate, preamp section. You have different preamps. They're of different levels, I'm assuming. Here's some effects, flanger, chorus, and phaser. Delay and reverb. Got this big EQ section with a tone matching. That's really cool. A lot of people probably won't use that, but there's other cases when it really comes in handy, when you're trying to just completely match another tone that maybe you've already created or someone else's that you like the sound of. This will, you know, kind of analyze that sound and then create an EQ curve that then you put on top of whatever sound you've already got, and it'll hopefully match those right up. So lots of different ways that can come in handy. Oops, I'm gonna bypass that. Let's close that, there we go. Power and IR. So I don't know anything about impulse responses other than sounds like dudes use them all the time and are constantly recommending them to me, but it's just something I've never even checked out. I've never played around with an IR. So I won't be using that, but I know that'll come in handy for a lot of guys here. Outputs, typical. So all things that we're kind of used to seeing in here. I did just open this and see that there's a ton of different presets from different guys here, and then a bunch of Aurora DSP. So we're gonna go through just a few of those. We're going through this just as me. I'm no expert on this plugin whatsoever. I know nothing about it. So I'm not like you know, a product designer that can explain everything that's going on with it. I'm just going through it like you would, like anybody would, just opening up and messing it around. And the first thing that's important is what does it sound like right off the bat? So we're gonna find that out. And then we're gonna go through some of these presets that I just think I like the sound of, something that stands out to me, just like you do, I imagine. So first strum here, everything's in factory default. Here goes. First impression, honest opinion, awesome. That's exactly what I want to hear right off the bat. So in my opinion, if that is just the default right off the bat, I think we're in for a treat as we explore other things here. So like I said, this is how I would normally go through any plugin. I'm not even going to touch anything. I'm just going to hear what these different presets sound like. And then if I feel like it, dial in certain things. Or I may not even do that during here. I dial them in as necessary if I'm building a tone for a song or something else. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's hear some more of these presets. Just start at the top. Ambient clean. I'm interested what that ambient clean sounds like. Ooh, we got a color change. Very nice. I could use that. I could dig that. Crunchy gent. Definitely not what I was expecting. What's gent? I don't know about that one. Modern rhythm. Real tight, not a lot of gain there. What's the difference between that and what was the default? I don't know which one of these the default was. So I'm just gonna like hit the factory default here within the plugin. Yeah, so a lot more drive with that. Again, this is just the default. Click on it. If I go into this preamp thing, what effect does that have? So it looks like this one, this model is selected. If I do this, it changes to yellow or orange. Quieter. So if I go back to the factory default, that's weird. I don't understand why that changed, but yet it's on the same thing. And I go back to this. That's something to figure out. Anyways, oh, modern rhythm. Did we hear that? Yeah, okay. So this is the factory default. Switch to the modern rhythm. Oops. Tighter and boxier. But I like the look of what I saw next. Monstrous rhythm. Here we go. Right up my alley, right away. Good response. Like that a lot. Let's hear the difference between that and what the factory default was. It's a little quieter and darker. So even though this says monster rhythm, I'm back on the factory default. So I don't know. That's something I don't understand. But I'm confident that I'm on the factory default. Because listen, I'll go back to the monstrous rhythm. Definitely just louder right off the bat. I like that sound a lot. It sounds just like a 6505 to me. It's probably maybe what it is. I don't know. Ambient Lead. Pretty nice. Bass line. Sounds like a weird octave or something down below. Mammoth bass. I don't know. A couple things though. You know what I did read? That something like this is like a secret octaver or something. Oh. Okay. So I don't know about this bass thing. Maybe I'm supposed to be using a bass guitar with it. I'm not really sure, but that could come in handy depending on what kind of sound we're looking for. Let me just go back to this monstrous rhythm. That's pretty sick. So you can just add a lower octave or two or whatever that is to any sound you want, I'm guessing. That could come in handy. Divine Clean. Nice. Like a green color going on there. All right, let's see a few more. What are we at? That was Divine Clean. 70s rock rhythm, 90s rock rhythm. Who am I kidding? I can't play any 90s rock rhythm. RHINO rock lead. Dreamy Clean. Sounds like I'm having a little tuning issue, which, by the way, of course, there's a built-in tuner. There's the culprit. Okay. This also works in standalone mode, meaning you don't need a DAW or anything. You're supposed to be able to just jam right into it. I'm going to say this too, that just seeing this and not diving into any of this stuff, I really feel like the designers of this just kind of thought of everything. As I was just looking at some of this stuff, I could just see, like, I guess, you know, what more could you want? From the IR thing to the tone matching, standalone, built-in tuner, multiple different preamp stages, output, gate, limiting control, built-in effects, and EQ. I mean, all the new amp sims, you know, are coming with this stuff. Like I said, the fact that it's on one page and stuff is pretty cool. And what's keeping me around is that so far it sounds good. Oh, but here's the test. What does death metal rhythm sound like? Not like that. I don't know about that. Okay, death metal rhythm. Let's just jump to death metal rhythm 4. Maybe for some guys, it doesn't sound much like a... So there's a death metal rhythm and a death metal rhythm. Same. Is there any difference? So I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but literally no difference between those two, at least not to my ears. Modern shred. Poorly executed. Modern thrash rhythm. Old school death metal 3. That's a little bit more like it. Old school death metal. It reminds me of that crate sound a little bit. Big lows, scoop mids. Pretty cool. Pop punk rhythm. I don't even know how to play any pop punk. What does pop punk sound like? I don't know, let's just see. Again, who am I kidding? I don't know how to play any pop punk. Sludge doom rhythm. Maybe if I were tuned a little bit lower. Ooh, let's turn up this octave. Vintage thread. Not too bad. So that's it. Obviously, a ton more in there. And then there's these other guys as far as presets. So I don't know. For me personally, I would just go straight to this. Where was that? Monstrous Rhythm. And that's what I'd use. Beyond that, I don't know that I'd adjust much. Maybe mess around with some of these other preamps just to see. I don't know. I kind of just don't even understand this, but maybe I need to read the instruction manual, which is always a good thing to do. I learned that once actually. It's a practice I don't actually take into or follow very often, but Joey Sturgis, great producer. I'm sure many of you have heard of him, but I heard him say long ago that every plugin he gets, he reads the manual first. And I was like, damn, I got to do that. But I just don't think I have the patience. I have a tough time doing that. You just want to jump right into it. But anyways, he's a an audio wizard, and I bet that has something to do with it. So keep that in mind, kids, that it's a good idea to read the manual a lot of time. I'd probably sound less like an idiot like I may at the moment. EQ, definitely cool. Again, I'm interested in that tone matching thing. IR, I don't know. So yeah, man, certainly not reinventing the wheel or anything like that, but good tones right away. Everything on one screen, I like that. It definitely seems versatile, you know, that you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. So right now, the fine folks at Aurora DSP have offered me a discount code to extend to you guys for 25% off of this guy. I'm guessing maybe for anything in the store, but definitely for this, just use code RobArnold at checkout for 25% off. So that's a great deal if you're looking for something new or just looking to try something out. Another thing is that it comes with a 14-day trial, so you can just simply try it out if you like, but make sure you use that code, save yourself some money. Again, RobArnold for 25% off. Another cool thing is this can be used on any device. So I personally do all my stuff just on my iMac here, but it can be used, you know, on iPads, iPhone even, Windows, everything, and like I said, standalone. So that's pretty cool, and I think all the points I was looking to cover in this. So yeah, thanks to the Aurora DSP guys for sending it over. I'm gonna be checking out some more of their plugins too. Developing one in the future. I'm not gonna give away any secrets, but it's gonna be strictly for vocals and stuff, for heavy vocals. So I'm excited for that. I'm interested in something new just for tracking some vocals. Gonna be doing some vocal tracking coming up here, and I'll be looking forward to that. So yeah, sounds like just got a message there, so maybe I should wrap this one up. Appreciate everybody who's made it this far, and for watching this and any of my videos. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and check out all the stuff in the description that I got below there. My Patreon community for awesome, cool stuff, perks if you like this type of stuff. I got a guitar unboxing and like gear demos playlist where you can check out, where I'm checking out all sorts of plugins like this and different things. So yeah, just explore the channel if you're new, and if you've been a rider for a long time, you know I appreciate you. I'm gonna sign off right now. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.